Alright, so this mom is tired, but let's get into it. I want to talk about the Savannah Guthrie missing mom thing. Okay, I love true crime. This is obviously true crime. Now, I'm going to say this is just for entertainment purposes. I'm leaving that in there. This is just for entertainment purposes. This is just my opinion. Okay, this was an inside job. This had to have been. So, from what I've heard, her other daughter dropped her off at church, from wherever. She didn't show up to church the next day. Okay. So, somebody obviously knew her habits. They're looking at, like, obsessed fans of Savannah Guthrie, and things like that. But let's think about this. Somebody knew she was being dropped off. Somebody knew she was home alone at the time of being kidnapped. Somebody knew her patterns. Somebody knew, apparently where to go. They didn't show where she was taken or anything. They did show some blood and stuff. Obviously, maybe she was hurt or she fought back or whatever. So there's that. Now, that being said, somebody knew. It was an inside job, whether it was, I'm not accusing people, whether it was the gardener, whether it was a family friend, whether it was just like somebody watching her, whether it was like Joe Schmo who walked by her house at random and was like, hey, Savannah Guthrie's mom, how's it going? And maybe she was like, hey, how's it going? And like they stopped to talk about the weather or something. And he trotted off, she trotted off, whoever it was. Now, this is a possibility. As you can tell, I watch too much true crime. Like I said, I think it was an inside job. They knew where they were going. They knew her habits. They knew she would be alone. I hope she's found safe. Also, I heard TMZ has a ransom. Somebody sent TMZ a ransom note. I'm going to say this. Firstly, I'm not 100% sure if I believe TMZ. It's TMZ. Come on. Secondly, if I had done something like that, again, this is just for entertainment purposes, I'm giving my opinion. I'm not emailing TMZ, like my ransom note. I'm not like saying, hey, TMZ, this is XYZ, I have XYZ, this is what I want. No! I'm gonna be smart and email the person. I've watched a lot of Criminal Minds. They do that in Criminal Minds. Anyway. So you do it to the person, you don't do it to TMZ. Or you do it to a reputable news outlet, not TMZ. Tells me something else. They're either A, they are not smart. These people who have kidnapped her are not very smart. They're kind of trashy, because, again, TMZ. TMZ is B, maybe full of shit and doesn't have anything. Or C, again, these people aren't that smart and don't know what they're doing and just, like, trying to be famous and all this crap, which is even more dangerous if they're trying to be famous and, like, emailing TMZ and all this. So it's weird. And then my other thing is you have Opie on the case. Like, that sheriff, I don't trust him. I don't like him. If I was Savannah, I would go and have him replaced. I would have him taken off the case because he's bungled it already to the point he's come out laughing like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Get him off the case. Like, find somebody who knows what they're doing. Get the feds in there. Get somebody from the feds to talk and do your press conferences. Just get that man out of there. But that's my opinion on it. I hope she's found alive. I have a bad feeling that seeing how the TMZ thing is, if it's true. So if it's true, seeing that they're sending stuff to TMZ and stuff, I have a bad feeling it may not end well. But I hope it does. I hope they find her. I hope these people are arrested. I hope at the very least, if something does happen, they get these people. Because this is ridiculous and gross. That's the other thing, too. Who goes after their parents? Like, that requires, like... Wouldn't you go after the famous person? Or, like, their kids. I would never think to go after their parents. That is just... I would never think to go after a parent. That, to me, There's something about that doesn't sit right with me. Like I said, this is why I think it's an inside job, not just some random person looking to, like, get stuff from, like, famous people. Maybe it's somebody targeting journalists. I don't know, because she's a journalist. Sabina Guthrie's a journalist. Maybe it's that. This is a lot of speculation, by the way. Again, this is for entertainment purposes. This is an opinion. So it's weird to me. It's weird that they targeted her mother. It's weird that they understand everything, like where her mother was at the time, you know, who, you know, should be alone at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I'm giving a number. I don't know what time it was. But anyway, like, it's very weird they knew these specifics. I don't know. I just, especially with everything going on lately, it's weird. I don't know. What's your opinion? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments, what you think's going on. Do you think TMZ really has a ransom note? Do you guys know anything other than what I'm seeing? I'd love to know more. So, let me know. And drink your coffee.